It turns out that Turkey is well prepared to face Greek and French attacks over disputes in the eastern Mediterranean Sea. Turkey's warlord, General Hulusi Akar, stated that his country would not accept the presence of French troops in the waters of the eastern Mediterranean Sea. According to General Akar, the Turkish military is prepared to face the worst possibility of the dispute, including fighting with the French military. And he made sure that not a single French soldier could come. Even if the French military remains reckless, then Turkey has prepared a big war to repatriate them back to their country. General Akar is very confident that France will not dare to go to war against Turkey over the maritime dispute that has occurred between Turkey and Greece. To him, all the threats that France has made to Turkey in connection with military action are just nonsense and just bluff. There are people who come from thousands of kilometers and try to bully, make claims, to act as guardian angels. This is unacceptable. They come and go as they come, he said in an official broadcast by the Turkish Ministry of Defense received by Viva Military, Friday, September 4, 2020. It seems that General Akar's threat is not mere hoax. It is open that Turkey has indeed prepared an integrated air operations center. This place is a combat command center and security monitoring center throughout Turkey, including the waters of the eastern Mediterranean Sea. In fact, General Root had gathered all the warlords of all the forces in that place. Starting from the head of the General Staff, General Yasir Güler, Commander of the Army, General Ümit Dündar, Commander of the Navy, Admiral Adnan Özbal, and the Commander of the Air Force, General Hasan Kukuakayaz. According to Akar, France has absolutely no business with Turkey and Greece. And France must know itself, because France is not the country appointed by the European Union to resolve disputes over the eastern Mediterranean Sea. Akar said France's presence in the dispute was merely a party to spread unsubstantiated threats against Turkey by supporting Greece and defending its fault with its maritime boundaries in the Mediterranean. For this reason, Akar emphasized that it was pointless for France to interfere and should get away from the dispute. Akar has firmly stated that Turkey only retains rights to the disputed territory, not invading and seizing other countries' sovereignty. Greece and Turkey. But here, there are bullies who are hard to understand. For example, France. There is no guarantor, no agreement, you are not an EU representative. What right do you have here? If you go out alone and say, "I will be heroes," then the time of oppression has passed. We are not pursuing anxiety or intimidation. We pursue our rights and interests with faith, knowledge, logic, science, law, clearly and explicitly. Nothing can prevent this either, said General Root. According to Akar, the involvement of a third party in this matter that claims to be Greece's ally in the dispute will only worsen the situation. Akar asked all countries allied with Greece to think objectively. Third countries must also look at this problem rationally. If this happens, only this problem can be resolved. If you lift the South Cyprus embargo and try to upset the balance in this way, it will bring conflict, not peace, but bankruptcy. Know that too, he said. To note, France previously spread threats to Turkey regarding disputes in the eastern Mediterranean Sea. France suddenly plans to deploy a large-scale naval warfare fleet into these waters to support the Greek military. Unmitigated, France plans to send its flagship nuclear aircraft carrier, Charles de Gaulle, and a group of other warships complete with fighter jets and assault helicopters. The aircraft carrier with the largest nuclear power in Western Europe is said to be departing from the port of Toulon. It depicts the group of French military troops moving in a combat-ready position. The deployment of French Navy troops to the eastern Mediterranean was triggered by the threat of war by Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan against France and Greece. Erdogan has stated that he is ready to shed blood and sacrifice his life to defend the sovereign rights of maritime territories in the eastern Mediterranean Sea. Erdogan even firmly stated that he is not afraid to fight against any country in the eastern Mediterranean, including Greece and France, which are allies. Meanwhile, currently in the eastern Mediterranean Sea, a large-scale war game is being held by the Turkish Navy, codenamed War Games, in an operation called Navtex. This operation has just been extended to September 11, 2020. France is not actually a party directly involved in maritime disputes in the eastern Mediterranean Sea. In fact, Turkey and Greece are in dispute. It's just that France considers Turkey guilty of carrying out seismic activities in these waters. Instead, France sent fighter jets to Greece to help fight Turkey. The situation in the eastern Mediterranean Sea heated up after Turkey moved its troops from the Black Sea to these waters. The trigger: Turkey was furious over the maritime boundary agreement that was unilaterally agreed by Greece and Egypt.